My name is Stony Gray, and we here at TRKN have been working on a documentary about the now disgraced leader of our country, the now not so mighty Samson. Most of you will remember Samson's rise from his humble beginnings right here in this area to become the leader of the whole country. This is not a happy story that we can rejoice in. Samson made many mistakes, and he wanted things which have led him to be defeated by his enemies and given them the power to hurt us once again. But you will also see that there is hope for Samson and that his desires and wants are changing, even if it may seem like it is too late to matter. From the Rock Kids Network, I invite all of you to watch our newest production called Samson's Desire.
The birth of Samson was a real miracle. Samson's mom could not have children and had been told by the doctors that she never would. One day, though, a very important messenger came and told her what God was going to do for her and everyone who needed help in her country.
Man, I sure hope we get to keep some of this food. Those dang Philistines have just been taking all our food lately and eating our dandelions and taking our Xboxes, and these dandelions are so delicious.
You ever think to yourself, I'm gonna have a son that's gonna deliver Israel? No?
Who are you?
Well, you better start thinking it.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a tax collector?
Tax collector? You think tax collectors can afford duds like these? This is literally made of life. And plus, can a tax collector do this?
Where'd you come from?
Show some respect. I know everyone's doing what's right in their own eyes, but this is ridiculous. You about to be a baby's mama, and he's gonna be something pretty special.
What?
In no circumstance is he to cut his hair. If he obeys God and follows him, your son will have the strength of 10,000 men, and his hair will be a reminder to him that he's to save God's people from the Philistines. His desire must be to love God and love his people.
So amazingly, Samson is born to the great excitement of his parents. Samson gets older and older, but his parents start to worry about him. His desires, or the things that he really wants to do, are not things that are good for him. He wants his best friends to be people who do bad things, and who show him how to do the same. He stopped listening to his parents. He didn't know it, but even at this time, he had been given a special gift that God wanted him to use to help him and his country. One day, he learned about that gift.
But Samson, why must you do things that you know our God doesn't want you to do? Like, running off with your friends and doing evil things. Like, come on, and don't, like, I tell you all about the Bible. Don't you know what you're supposed to be doing now?
I just want you! Clear up! Oh God! Help!
Samson continued to be given amazing power to help his people, but not everybody was happy about this. His people's enemy, the Philistines, wanted to catch Samson because he was making trouble for them. One day, they found a way to get Samson to come to them.
Samson, the Philistines have said, if you don't come with us, the Philistines are going to attack our city, our homes. They're going to steal our food from us. They're going to rob us. So, like, I gotta take you with us. All right, let's go. So sorry about this. What? Whoa, what happened here?
Well, they were leading me away, and I just felt the power of God rush on me. And I defeated them all, 1,000, yeah. Maybe I should be your leader, actually.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So Samson became our country's leader, but he started to feel like he could do anything that he wanted to do. Even though the bad Philistines were still stealing our food and hurting our people, Samson wanted to be best friends with them, even though they hated him. He wanted their friendship to do what they did and have all the things that they had. But one terrible day, he lost the amazing power that God had put in his life.
Samson, why don't you tell me why you're so strong? We're good friends. I would never do anything to harm you.
I'd love to, but God's giving me the strength, and I'm supposed to keep it secret.
I thought we were friends.
No, we are, but a secret's a secret, right?
I see. You're just more interested in what God wants you to be, in your friendship with God. I thought you cared about me as your friend. You would tell me, if you did care about me, you would tell me your dumb secret.
I guess when you put it that way, yeah. But it's because I don't cut my hair.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, is that weird or something?
Did you really tell me the truth, Samson?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I can't believe Samson told me. He gave up everything for me. He betrayed God for me. All I wanted was the money. Here I go. I'm gonna go tell the Philistines. This is really hard. This is Samson! Wake up! The Philistines are here!
Oh,
Samson,
yeah,
hurry.
like I always do.
To finish our documentary, this reporter visited Samson in the cold, dark, smelly prison.
This is Stony Gray inside the Philistine jail. As you can see, I'm here with the prisoner Samson and his guard. This will be the last interview that I do with Samson for this documentary. So Samson, how are you feeling? Is there anything we can do for you? What do you want to say?
Well, I've been in jail, and I get to eat once a week, and I only get to take a bath once a month, but I'm blind now, but I've actually been doing better than I have since I was a boy.
What do you mean? This place is horrible. It smells, it's gross, it's dark in here.
Well, since I've been in jail, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I didn't really ever listen to anyone that actually cared about me before, so I did a lot of things that I wasn't supposed to do, and I mean, since I haven't really been able to do anything else, I've just been able to kind of sit back and grow my hair like God asked me to, and not cut it, and it actually made me feel pretty close to him, doing the things he asked me to do, so it reminded me a lot of the times when he used to put the ring of the Holy Spirit on me, and I'd be able to do what he asked me to do, and it made me quite fun at the time we had together, and well, I just want more of that, and I can do that all I want here in jail.
Wow, you are like a different person. Something has really happened to you, Samson.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, doing the things that God asked me to do actually made me feel a lot more fulfilled than the things that I thought I wanted to do, and so it's been pretty good. I'm just sad that I lost the gift that God gave to me, and if you could just bring it back for just once, maybe I could do good and fulfill some sort of calling for Him.
Well, we could sure use your help right now. The Philistines have been treating us even worse than usual, and we've heard that their leaders are all getting together this week to make plans that will make our lives even worse.
That's enough, you two. It's time to take him away.
God, please!
This is Stony Gray. We are getting reports of the collapse of the Temple of Dagon, the god of the Philistines. Early reports suggest that a powerful force destroyed two of the main supports of the temple. We're also being told that all of the leaders of the Philistines have been killed. And now we're hearing reports that our ex-leader Samson has died in the disaster. And oh my, there are even reports that Samson somehow took out the pillars that held the temple up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it appears that our hero Samson has literally laid down his life to help his people and show the Philistines that their God was not a real God at all. When I first started researching This documentary, I was saddened by how a person's wrong desires and wants could take a person like Samson with an amazing gift from God and make him waste his life. But I now see that the right desires can have the same powerful effect in a positive way. Even though Samson seems to have wasted his whole life, he accomplished more in one act of correct desire than all of his life had accomplished before that. We will remember Samson and the great sacrifice that he made to protect the people of God.